So today I'm in the town centre of Yeadon. Now Yeadon's a little town just outside Leeds, and I've come to see if it's famous just for having Leeds Bradford Airport on its doorstep, or if there's anything else on offer. Come on. This road that I'm on at the moment, this is Yorkgate, and this is the road that separates Yeadon down in the bottom and Otley, the other side of the hill. It's really peaceful these days, but back in the 19th century there would have been loads of noise from people quarrying the fields here, and that all stopped and the locals got involved and basically said, stop, you're going to ruin the beauty of the place. And it is beautiful, and it's also an aviation lover's paradise, because behind me is the runway at Leeds Bradford Airport, and as always there's a Boeing 737. They're flying off to Turkey. Who needs Turkey when you've got Yeadon? This is the car park at Surprise View, and if you're wondering why it's called Surprise View, it's because there's a surprise view. Don't do it, Richard, you're too fat. So the town that you could see behind me over at Surprise View was the town of Otley. We'll go there at some point, so if you stay tuned to the channel, we'll go there. It's a lovely little market town full of independent shops and cafes, pubs. You might think I'm a bit morbid. Everywhere I come I seem to end up in a graveyard. Not my idea of kind of resting in peace, really. I find it really sad when all the gravestones have had to be, you know, flattened and laid down because they're unsafe. So this is the cemetery off Cemetery Road in Yeadon. If you can cope with having all the graves around you, it's an aviation lover's paradise. You can see the runway literally just there. That's brilliant. I remember as a kid coming here when Concorde used to visit Leeds Bradford Airport, and when it took off straight over your head, the noise was absolutely incredible. I was going to say I wish I was on that, but it's Ryanair, so maybe I don't. There's one there for Peter Sutcliffe, but check the dates, different one. So the Cemetery Road area is actually a great place to bring the kids, because you can go and watch the planes taking off, and then if you can fit the bikes in the boot of the car, they can come and play here. I would have loved that when I was a kid. Probably would have fallen off. And you can see how busy this little car park is, but this is the car park for Yeadon Tarn, which is another great place to bring the kids. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, there's nothing like a peaceful lake to wander around, is there? And this is nothing like one, it's absolutely heaving. Loads of people fishing here. I can't think of anything more boring, but then again I'm not watching my videos, am I? So I'm going to walk all the way around it just to say that I have done. Last time I came, this little tea room wasn't open. So while we're wandering around here, we'll have a think about what else Yeadon's got to offer. We haven't been into the town centre yet, have we? So we'll go and have a look and see what they've got. I think they've got everything you need, as long as you need a cafe and a charity shop. They've definitely got a Morrison's. I might have a wee there. £5.30? What? Just for something with a flake in it? They call it a 99. Well, I managed to walk all the way around there without getting attacked by a goose or a swan. So that's a positive, isn't it? So let's go into the town centre, see what that's got to offer. Well, this is Yeadon Town Centre. Not much here. I really hope this place is closed down because it looks absolutely minging. Well, it's honestly as if Yeadon's just gone to sleep. There's nothing happening. Right, I've heard really good things about this place. So we're going to go and check it out. Wait till you see the size of the queue.
A few moments later.
It took 45 minutes, did that queue, to get this fish and chips. Now, I've had to remortgage because it was £13.50. Let's see if it's as good as everybody says. I mean, put it this way, I went to the takeaway section, but there's a restaurant next door and the restaurant looks really, really nice. And there were people dressed up to the nines queuing to get in there. So it's kind of Yorkshire fine dining. But let's see what this is all about. So, go for a chip first. Well, it's a bit soggy. It's a chip. You know what's special? Let's dig into fish. Into fish. I don't know what type of fish it is. I just asked for fish and chips. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm going to devour this. And of course I got some mushy peas as well. I mean, you have to, don't you? I didn't get curry sauce because, you know, curry sauce on fish. I'm not an animal. Or maybe I'm missing a trick there. Maybe it should be curry sauce on fish. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Well, Murgatroyds, I don't really know what my thoughts are. I've got mixed feelings really about these. £13.50, is it expensive? Probably not these days, to be fair. It's clearly loved by a lot of people because that queue was huge. The fish was absolutely, oh, that was spot on. In fact, it was probably the best fish I've had from a fish and chip shop. But the chips, they let it down. They were just a little bit soggy, and I've probably done better from Aldi in my air fryer at home, to be fair. Right, I'm absolutely stuffed after that. I won't need any tea, put it that way. That's Murgatroyds, proving that you go in hungry, you come out financially traumatised.